I never thought I would hear the words that came out of my wife's mouth that evening. It was just a normal night. We had finished dinner, and the quiet hum of the refrigerator filled the kitchen. Nothing unusual. But she seemed different. Too quiet. She kept fiddling with her fingers, glancing at me and then away, like she was searching for the right moment to say something. "What's on your mind?" I asked, leaning back in my chair. She hesitated, took a deep breath, then looked straight at me. "I want to be honest with you about something." My stomach tightened. Honesty was good in a marriage, but something about her tone made me uneasy. "Go ahead," I said. She swallowed. "I want to experience one night with another man." For a moment, everything went silent. The words hung in the air like a weight pressing down on the room. My heart dropped, but somehow my face stayed calm. "Sorry, what?" I asked slowly. "I don't want to leave you," she rushed to explain. "I still love you. But I feel like I've missed out on something. Just one night. No feelings. No lies. I wanted to be honest with you instead of sneaking around." I stared at her, letting the meaning of her words settle. Anger flashed through my mind. So did disbelief. But instead of exploding, another idea crossed my mind. I leaned forward slightly and steadied her face. "All right," I said. Her eyes widened. "Wait, you're serious? You're saying yes?" I nodded slowly. "With one condition." Her shoulders tensed. "What condition?" I paused just long enough for the moment to sink in. "You have to let me date your sister." Her face froze. "And not just let me," I added calmly. "You have to convince her to say yes." She stared at me like she had just been slapped. "Are you insane?" I shrugged. "You want to sleep with another man. Just one night, right? No feelings. If you get that freedom, I should get the same." "That's completely different," she snapped. "How?" I asked. "Because she's my sister." "And you're my wife," I replied sharply. "Yet you thought it was perfectly reasonable to ask me if you could sleep with someone else." She opened her mouth but couldn't answer. "So tell me," I continued, "why does it suddenly hurt when the roles are reversed?" Her breathing became heavier. Her hands tightened into fists. Then suddenly her eyes filled with tears. "You're doing this just to hurt me," she whispered. I looked straight at her. "Yes. Because what you asked hurt me first." A tear slid down her cheek. The confidence she had earlier was gone. "I didn't think it would make you feel like that," she admitted quietly. "Of course you didn't," I replied. "Because you were only thinking about yourself." She slowly sat back down in the chair, shaking her head. "I was wrong," she whispered. "I was really wrong." For a while, neither of us spoke. Then she reached across the table and held my hands tightly. "I don't want to lose you," she said. "I was being selfish, and I see that now. I'm sorry. Truly." I looked at her carefully, searching for any sign she didn't mean it. But all I saw was regret. "You hurt me," I said quietly. "I know," she said. "Please forgive me." I took a slow breath. If I forgive you, this conversation never happens again. No wondering about other men. No curiosity. You either choose this marriage completely, or you don't. She nodded immediately. "I choose you. Only you." I held her gaze for a moment, then finally nodded. "All right." That night we talked longer than we had in months. Real conversations, not the routine ones about work or chores. She admitted she had been feeling disconnected, like our marriage had quietly turned into a routine. Somewhere along the way we stopped putting effort into each other. But she realized something important that night. The problem wasn't that she needed another man. The problem was that we had stopped nurturing what we already had. From that moment forward, things slowly changed. We started spending real time together again. Talking more. Laughing more. actually choosing each other again. And the subject of another man never came up again. Because she finally understood how close she had come to losing everything.